So, you might be wondering, Chase, what the hell are you driving? We'll get to that in a minute. But let me tell you a little something, little story. My wife, remember, I just built Tombstone for my wife. She came to me, she said, I want a family cruiser car. I was like, alright, let's see what I can find. And boy, did I come across a car that me and her both couldn't live without. Found this car, we hopped in the truck, got the trailer, we drove about 5 hours to Louisiana, and what we have now is the car we call Darla. Darla, this beautiful boat of a car, see this big old wheel, is a 1957 Ford Fairlane 500, and boy is she beautiful. Now, she wanted a family cruiser, she wanted something we can go drive. I like cool stuff, so you know what that means? We picked this car up on Sunday. That Monday, I already ordered a Coyote for it. So now, we're gonna Coyote swap this 1957 Ford Fairlane. Has it been done? I don't know. Do I care? No, not really. Are we gonna give it a go? Yeah. It's gonna be a tight squeeze too. I did some measuring. Oh boy, oh boy. We got our work cut out for us on this one. And the good thing is, I already have a Holley Terminator X Max engine management and transmission controller for this. Did I plan it that way? No, I did not. Did it work out that way? Yes, it did. I ended up getting a 2017 Gen 2 Coyote. Has 50,000 miles on it and a 4R70W transmission. That should make this car the ultimate cruiser for me and my wife. We want something we can hop in, we can drive it to Dallas, we can drive it wherever. So that's our plans with Darla. I'm gonna head on back to the house and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more of Darla, and I'll show you that new engine. Well worth it. Alright, now we're back over here at the house. I'll give you a little look at Darla. She's a beautiful car. Like I said, she's not perfect, but she'll work. Very presentable car. Pretty sure it's an old single stage lacquer style paint job, but it'll work. It's got its little chips, it's got little dings, but it'll work. See here on the inside, see on the dash, this is the factory color. Somebody switched everything to white, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull that out, I'm gonna paint it white, make it match. Some people might not like this. Same thing with the Model A. I'm gonna put a Holley Pro Dash in it because I already have one. I have a 6, the smaller one, the 6 one. So I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna remake this out of metal, of course, and then put the Pro Dash in. Guys, it'll be fine. It's a plug-and-play system for the Terminator, for the Coyote. Makes everything a whole lot easier for me. I don't have to put in gauges and do this, do that. Plug her in, send her down the road. Simplicity. Simplicity. So yeah, there's enough room in the back for the kids, everything. Even came with a car cover. I mean, the interior is in pretty good shape. For what I got the car for, not mad at it at all. Not mad. I'm gonna hop out here, I'm gonna show you the motor. So, we got ourselves either a 302 or a 289. I'm really not sure. Came with a nice aluminum radiator. The good thing about this radiator, the inlet is on the driver and the outlet's on the passenger. Matches the Coyote. So hopefully I'll be able to use this. But what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to put in an expansion tank because the way the plumbing and stuff is set up on that Coyote. Not that big of a deal, we'll figure it out. I had to do the same thing with Tombstone, which is hanging out right there. I actually used Tombstone to go pick up the new engine for this car. Figured why not? Be fun to do. So I did a little bit of measuring though. Front to back, Coyote fits good. It's good. From here to over there, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. The AC box and stuff, that's got to come out. That's not gonna work. This, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to move all this over, and all I'll do, I'll move it over and I'll take the brake pedal and I'll bend it to match. Not a big deal, but it's fabrication I don't really care to do. But if I have to do it, I will. One thing I want to show y'all, the AC vents in this thing. Whenever I picked it up, I saw it had all the AC stuff. I was like, oh, that's neat. And I was like, where the heck's the vents? Look, they're up here. What? Look at that. It's quite interesting. And the trunk, grab the old keys. Over here in the trunk, there's enough room that I could be a smuggler. I'm just throwing that out there. It's kind of ridiculous. But these are the factory wheels for the front. They're 14s. They swapped them out for 15s. And look, it has this cool little toolkit in here. I thought it was interesting. I don't know if I can get it open one hand. Look at that. Anybody know anything about this? Hex wrench. It's fairly old. I think it's neat. Little screwdrivers. Missing the pliers. Kit's worthless now. Might as well just throw it away. But door shut good. Look, check it out. Watch. Watch this door. Beautiful. Beautiful. All four closed like that. So, like I said, the plans with this, we're gonna Coyote swap it, we're gonna drive it, we're gonna enjoy it, and I already have it scheduled to get the windows tinted because that's #1 priority. Texas is hot, and I gotta figure out how to do the air condition in this thing. Not 100% sure, but I'll go over the engine in a second, and maybe somebody can fill me in on how this works, but it's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a doozy. But yeah, there's Darla. Soon to be 57 Coyote swapped Fairlane. Now let's go show you that engine. So here's the engine for it. 2017 Coyote. 50,000 miles. It's out of an F-150. Oh, here's Pablo working on his engine. Did your engine finally show up, buddy?
After a year, it finally showed up.
You finally got your engine.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's Pablo's Gen 3. The roll cage is almost done in his car too. A lot of stuff going on around here. See? There's his roll cage. You got the back glass out of it, so you can get the back of it welded, but that's almost done. But more on that later. You should finish that.
Yeah.
We plan on putting that in his car tomorrow. And seeing this, it's my marketplace score. This is a front sump pan for a like early 60s model Mustangs for the Coyote swaps. I don't know if any of y'all have tried to buy one lately. Damn near impossible to find. Like, you can't find them. I found that sucker on Marketplace like 2 hours away. Ecstatic. So I've had this car a week. I already got the engine, I got the transmission, I got the engine management, I got the pan, I got the gas pedal now because I'm stealing it from Pablo. We got the Pro Dash. The only thing I need is I need to order another one of these. Holly makes it. And I don't know if any of y'all have used it, but hang on, let me get y'all set up right here. I don't know if any of y'all have used it before, but these things are badass. You take this and you cut a hole in your factory fuel tank, whatever, and you have this big foam gasket, which I don't remember the exact deal, but it takes up to like a 1/4 inch of like if your tank has like a divot or something in it. And these little tabs, when you tighten them up, they spin out, and once you cut the hole in your factory tank, it sucks it up to your factory tank, and you have an in-tank pump on a factory fuel tank. So I got this one for the Model A. I need to get another one for this. I gotta do that, and I think that's all I'm lacking now. Might be there's something else. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. There's something else I need to get for this, but that's where we're at. We are coyote swapping a 57 Ford Fairlane. So if you want to see it, come back. I'll show you. Because we're gonna work on getting this engine out and get it sold, because I have absolutely no use for another small block Ford. Man, I cannot say that to save my life. We're going modular. So, there you go. Till next time.